Take it easy, Monan. Good
Thanks.
evening. All right, take it easy. Good evening, YouTube chat. It's an honor, it's a pleasure hosting this segment known as the show, formerly known as the Maga Walkers on the Patriot Soapbox. So, this is a variety show. We discuss and we delve into various topics, but as you've already surmised, we've dealt into a lot of topics around music and pop culture. Why? Why is it that in the QAnon channel and a broadcast do we feel this is important? Well, on many occasions, Q does state, welcome to the awakening. And he also says, power back to the people. Trump says several times we're taking our country back, right? Well, guess what? In this show, we're doing exactly that. We're joining in on this fight. And part of taking back our country, part of waking up Americans, part of giving power back to the people involves changing the things we watch, and the music we listen to, what we wear, the cultural influences, right? What we decide as consumers to consume. If this political climate has taught me anything, especially in the last couple of months, it's absolutely made me very aware and very sensitive to this particular truth about taking our culture back. So today, I'm bringing in two guests. For the first hour, I'm bringing in a New York musician. His name is Toote. He's already been on the show with DJ Jafani, and I found him through the YouTube chat, specifically through Tetsuyama 511. And I looked at his last song, "Keep America Great," and the "Walk Away" song, and I saw someone who had awesome lyrics, a great sound, and an inspiring video. So Toote, welcome to the show.
Wow, thank you so much. What an introduction. and you guys are really, it starts with what you're doing, because we can only do so much as musicians, but you have to have a channel to get the word out. That's why the liberals mastered that. They own basically the media. Without the media and without guys like yourself who actually put it out there, it's just going to sit in people's basements, and that's basically it. So hats off to you, and you guys are really at the forefront of this, and that's very important.
Well, we're definitely building a grassroots movement. I think that's what this is all about, and that's why we are absolutely showcasing and lifting up patriots like you guys. Now, you've been a musician. You've been writing political and patriotic music for a while now, right?
Yes, I have. I was always a musician as a kid, but then I took off a break, whatever. But after I guess the end of Bush's term, I started getting back into music, and I decided to get into political music. I was writing about stuff that was on my mind, and I wrote from, I guess, 2007 to about 2013, right after the last election. After that, I kind of slipped out of it, and I still did music, but I wasn't really political. I went into I formed a country band called Soho Rodeo, which I was working with. But after Trump came back down, he got me right back into it. So I took off maybe 3-4 years, got back into it with Trump, and I'm loving it. This is really where my passion is, with the political music.
That's so funny. You actually have country music, and you're from New York.
Yeah, it was New York country.
New York country.
It was New York country. I came up with a slogan. It had the New York City token. It says NYC, New York City, and my slogan was NYC, New York country, and that was Soho Rodeo, and it was Soho Rodeo, the city and the country, and a lot of the songs
my goodness
reflected that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the band that I put together, we put a lot of work into it, but it's kind of slipped away. But you never know. It's something I got on my back burner that it's always there. Right now, I'm really energized about this. The political music. It's always been my passion for the last 7 years at least. Since 2007, it's always been my passion. I slipped away for a couple of years, but this has always been my passion.
Bro, I'm loving that New York, New Jersey accent. It's reminiscent of soapbox mod we had here in the past. But check this out. New York country. Do you happen to know this guy named the Naked Cowboy? He goes around New York City with his guitar.
Of course I know the Naked Cowboy. Matter of fact, when he first came out, we used to make fun of him. We're like, look at this guy. Who is this guy? And then all of a sudden, 6 months, 7 months later, a year later, because I used to work in that neighborhood, and everybody's like, yo, do you know where the Naked Cowboy is? I'm like, yeah, he's right there. Now everybody's asking me, where's this Naked Cowboy? I'm like he became a national icon. When you came to New York City, you had to see the Empire State Building. You know, you had to go down to town to see the World Trade Center. You had to see the Statue of Liberty, and you had to take a picture with the Naked Cowboy. It was like on the agenda. It was really wild. But yeah, of course I know. I've seen him around.
That's so funny. Look, you know, I don't know a lot of folks from the soapbox from New York City, but if you guys are out there, give a shout out. There's just something about a New York attitude. You know, it's just a breath of fresh air when I hear it. It kind of reminds me of a certain president. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I loved him. I was like, as soon as he came, I said, that's what we need, a New Yorker to take care of this. You know, this country's a mess. We got to get somebody there from New York to straighten it out. Yeah, he's amazing. I love him.
Now, Trump, no, he's dealt with liberals his whole life too, right?
Well, that's the whole beauty of Trump. See, most people don't understand what a liberal is. See, I grew up with them too my whole life. I live with them, I deal with them, and they're great, they're beautiful people until it comes to politics. When you're talking about a liberal, you're talking about the political view of the person. So once you get into politics with a liberal, they're sleazy, they're literally the filthiest people on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. And I've dealt with them. But people from the Midwest, they have never dealt with people like this. So they take them at face value and they try to talk nice to them. Trump knows exactly who these people are because he's dealt with them too his whole life. So he knows how to stick it to them. He's doing stuff that I've been screaming about for the Republicans to do for years. I mean, I always said the Republicans are like a bunch of pansies. The liberals are pure evil, and the Republicans are pansies, and we're stuck in the middle. It's pure evil on the left, pansies on the right, and we're just sitting here going, "What the hell's going on?" You know, nobody's standing up for what we feel and how we want to express ourselves. You get Trump; he's literally expressing our feelings. It's not like he created all of this. He's literally expressing everything that we all feel. You know, it's so refreshing to have somebody actually speaking what you would say instead of just screaming at the TV what you wanted to say, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone hates him, right? You mentioned Democrats, Republicans, media, the Pope, the globalists.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone hates
That's why he was my man. As soon as I found out, I said, this is my guy. If everybody hates this guy, that's the guy I want. I mean, I'll tell you a quick funny story. My cousin, he never was into politics before. All of a sudden, he loves Trump, so he's into politics. He doesn't know what's going on. And he keeps calling me. He's like, how's he doing? How's Trump doing? I'm like, yeah, Trump's doing good. He's doing good. He's like, you sure he's doing good? He's going to win? I go, don't worry. Trump's going to win. He's doing good. Okay. All of a sudden, Trump says something about somebody, whatever. He says something stupid. He's like, Toote, Trump just said, did you hear what Trump said? I said, yeah, don't worry about it. He said, don't worry about it. He said, don't treat me like a little kid. Tell me, did he mess up? I said, no, Trump didn't mess up. He's going to be fine. He does something else. He does another thing stupid. He's like, oh, did you hear that? I go, don't worry, he's gonna be fine. All of a sudden, Trump just got into a fight with the Pope. So my cousin calls me up. He's like, that's it, it's over. He goes, he fought with the Pope. I don't worry about it. He's gonna be fine. He goes, how is he gonna be fine? He just had a fight with the Pope. He said. And I'm going, no way. He's like, are you kidding me? I just said, that's it, it's all. Oh man! But so many people would call me because I was literally. People say that Dan Coulter was his first supporter, but I think I was because as soon as he came down, I'm like, that's our guy, boom. And people always that liked him, they would always call me. I had like a hotline going on. Everybody's, how's he doing? He's gonna be like, yeah, don't worry, he's gonna be fine. It was really funny. I felt like I was on the suicide hotline.
All right. Like, speaking of an awesome president, I'm gonna do what we came here tonight. Is we're gonna go ahead and play Toote's latest release, "Keep America Great Again." Walk Away. It's definitely a high energy song with a great video and great lyrics. Here we go. Check this out, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you all to please stand for the national anthem of the United States of America. We're gonna keep America okay. Keep America great. That's right. Keep America I'm ready for it yesterday. Keep America okay. Keep America great. America, I'm there, baby, I just can't wait. Yeah. many doubting Thomases, the Thor Obamas who can't handle the president finally keeping all his promises. This might sound preposterous to politicians and lobbyists who got more hands on the money than Northern Pacific octopuses. So here's my hypothesis on corrupted politics. Go back to that beat, going back to a liberal apocalypse. When he's miraculous, infectiously fabulous, keeping America great will be nothing short of spectacular. Sick of these identity politics. It's tearing us down like a wrecking ball with a ton of bricks. Get a bucket and a mop later deep state on a chopping block and clean the swamp of filthy politicians and dirty cops. Equal justice for all of us. Russian collusion's boring us as the fake news is waging a disinformation war on us. Winning is glorious. I gotta have more of it instead of playing a victim. It's time to become victorious. Okay, everybody gather round. Toote, we got something to say. Tell them to. And this goes out to all you say space snowflakes, cotton candy cupcakes. Think you deserve a trophy just because you participate. Tell your classmates, roommates, and profession soulmates, thinking they got the right to shut the free speech and open debate. Your intolerance and hatred has been carefully calculated by a liberal agenda, shamelessly manipulating kids who've yet graduated, being indoctrinated into a world where only twisted liberal views are tolerated. So open your minds, cause I'm about to elaborate just why President Trump is making America great. He gave us tax breaks, drumsticks, military pay raise, embassy in Jerusalem, and regular unemployment rates. He cut through all the red tape, flushed out the deep state and the job-killing rules liberals use to regulate. He exposed the race baiting news fakes, spying worse than Watergate. There's trillions of dollars around the world, repatriated across the Iran deal, brought back American steel while taking on little rocket men, making the world a better place. America, baby, I just can't wait. Yeah, they turn our FBI to the KGB, something resembling a police state fantasy. Yeah, they're cheating and lying, they're wiretapping and spying, and then they wonder why we're worried about our liberty. Well, it was my old man taught me to respect the flag. He said, united we stand, that's the American way. Gonna be one hell of a day when we can finally say that it was made right here in the USA. We're gonna keep America, okay, keep America great. Come on, keep America, my friend, before it gets too late. We're gonna keep America, okay, keep America great. Who's with me? Keep America, okay, baby, I just can't wait. We're gonna keep America, okay, keep America great. We're gonna keep America, my friend, before it gets too late. We're gonna keep America, okay, keep America great. We're gonna keep America, okay, keep America great. Hey, this is Toote Sweet. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to vote November, and let's keep America great again, one song at a time.
Woo! High energy, man. I'm feeling it. You know, what a great video. Definitely goes well with the lyrics, the photos. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, check this out. My favorite line. He gave us drumsticks, tax breaks, military pay raise, embassy in Jerusalem, and something about the unemployment rate.
Well, I'm going to have to get you in the studio.
That's my favorite line, bro. No, actually, the line before that, you're kind of poking fun at some of these. Oh, whose phone is that? That's not my phone.
No, I got to shut that off. Yeah, that's funny. I can't believe. Yeah, I mean, I basically just saw what he was doing and put it into music. I've done that with a lot of my songs down the road. Like what I would do when I first started out, the first thing I was writing, I did something called The Enemy Within off of Savage's book. I did a song called Common Sense off of Glenn Beck's book. I did a Culture of Corruption, a song called Culture of Corruption off of Michelle Malcolm's book. You know, I did a few things like that. Just I would use their names, read up on it, educate myself, and then write a song that kind of pertained to what they were talking about. You know. So,
I hear you.
Yeah, and this one here was just this one really it basically writes itself. You know, I mean, it's it's everything is what he did. The guy was amazing. I just put it all onto paper.
Hey, I want to know, did you actually have a Trump steak before?
Did I have a Trump steak? I don't think I ever had a Trump steak. No.
Hey, has anyone in the YouTube chat ever had a Trump steak? I want to know how that tastes now. After that song, you just sold me some Trump steaks, bro.
I think I'm going to go out and get one. I didn't even think of that, but I think I'm going to go out and get myself a Trump steak.
Okay, so I'm hearing this. I'm looking at this video. There's the way you edited it. You put those photos there. It was perfect, right? Like, I hear that you do this kind of work during the day, like your video editing and freelancing and stuff like that. Is that true?
Yeah, I do some freelance video work. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of years now.
So you put this video together as well, right?
Yeah, well, I do it with me and my brother. It's me and him. We do this together. Yeah.
Awesome. So your brother helps you with the video. Yeah. Hey, definitely, you guys have a good eye where the cuts should go. And you know what? You know what's great about these videos are the planes. Actually, we got a guy named Thumper out here. He's one of the mods, right?
Yeah.
A guy named Thumper out here. He's just loving, especially the Blue Angels. Like, you throw that in the middle, man. Talk about a patriotic song, bro. That was awesome.
Yeah, I put the Blue Angels in a few of my songs. Actually, it's in Culture Corruption. I put them in there. I like to use the military and the police, the first responders for all, as much as I can because it's a patriotic message. A friend of mine was in the military and he was from a group called Patria. So I came up with something called Patria Music. And what it is what I was trying to portray to everybody is, you know how most people, you generalize music by the style, like it's reggae music, based on the sound of the beat, and you can basically talk about anything, but it's reggae music because it's reggae sound, or it's country music because you got banjos in it. What I did was I came up with patriot music. So when you hear my music, the music is all different, but the message is what makes it patriot music. It's all got the same patriotic message. So that was what I came up with. That was my concept around patriot music, to keep the message the same, and the music could be like, I got country songs, rap songs, hips, whatever, reggae songs. I got every kind of track, but all of them dance songs. But it's the message that makes it patriot music.
That's awesome.
I kind of liked where that was going. This was going back a ways. Like I said, I left it for a while. After 2013, I kind of was a little bit down. I said, you know what, I did it for such a long time. Let me try something else. But that was where we were going back in the day. It was with the patriot music.
Right. This is your new song, but now I'm looking. Your biggest song is "Make America Great Again." It's like the same song, right?
It's
kind of a spin-off, right?
Yes, it's a spin-off of I came up with "Make America Great Again," which my claim to fame is I put the first "Make America Great." So there's probably like 200 or 300 of them out there. Mine was the first one. I put it out. As soon as I saw him, like I said, I started working right away on it. 2 months later, he came down in June, July, August, September. 3 months later, I put the song up on YouTube, "Make America Great," and it was pretty. People liked it. And
yeah, you got a lot of views. That went 200,000, right?
Something a little less than that, but yeah, something like that. And it was good. And then with this one here, I said, let me keep the same basic formula and just change the lyrics, make it more pertinent to what's going on now. That was basically his campaign song. This one here is now his governing song. He's actually getting things done. This is more of his results. The other song was basically based on his campaign promises.
Right. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I also did another song for Trump too, which was more of a parody. It was called "You Can't Trump That." You can't trump this. Dun, 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 dun. You can't trump this, I did so, and I did a little goofier track. I did. It was fun. I did that back when.
Is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. I did. That's from also from 2015. Yeah.
So who did the music to that?
It's only me and my partner. We do everything.
So it's original music, but it's a spin-off of. I'm willing to play that so long as you're not taking a karaoke track. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we create the music, but it's not. I didn't write the music because it's a parody,
right?
Of that's the MC Hammer. So
Right,
it's a
right.
parody. So, but we actually play the music. You know, it's not. I don't take it off of YouTube and make a video. No, we actually do the music ourselves. So it's a little different, but it's basically the same. It's not my song. I'm not going to take credit. It's obviously it's a parody.
Now we you know what? We had the cigar rappers here. I don't know if you heard of them. They did a song called Kavanaugh, and it was based off of Van Halen's Panama. Remember?
Oh, I love it, Kavanaugh. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was rocking in here, man. We were dancing on the tables. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then he did the song called Trump. Well, that's a Van Halen song as well.
Might as well Trump.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
But it's high quality. These guys are some serious producers. They have an eye for that stuff. But I'm willing to play Can't Trump this if you want.
Yeah, sure. It was more of a parody. It was a little more goofy. Again, this was before he became president. This was in the campaign days. But I know, I kind of like Trump. Being from New York, he was always my idol. You know, who are your idols? It was John Travolta. It was Jackie Gleason, Ralph Cramden. It was Al Pacino, Batman, and Donald Trump. Those were my idols growing up. You know, so I always loved the guy. You know, and now I'm like, my idol is actually the president of the United States. It's really wild. But yeah, so when you see this song, I'm really like goofing with it because I kind of know who he is. You know, so it's funny.
I'm about to play it, but you know what? I just want to tell you, I'm perusing your YouTube site, bro. You've got a lot of songs. You've been at this business for a while, huh?
Yeah, when I decided to, I call it my lost decade, where I was just a maniac. I didn't do anything. I wasted the best years of my life partying and just having fun and meeting girls and all of that good stuff. And then when I finally snapped out of it, for reasons I don't want to talk about, but anyway, I snapped out of it. I was around 43 years old or something like that. Now I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? What was I doing? You know? So then I got into music. And in those 10 to 12 years or so, I've written like 200 songs or something like that. I just went crazy, just really started focusing, which I wish I could have been more focused when I was younger. That's a whole other story. I don't want to look back. I want to stay focused and go forward.
So you did 200 patriotic songs, and how many songs on?
Not all patriotic. I've done, I've done so many songs, all different. But the patriotic songs, I probably did about. Because I also wrote songs for, I did a song for Marco Rubio, I did a song for Michelle Bachmann, I did a song for Herman Cain, I did a song for Alan West, I did a song for who's the governor of New Jersey? What the hell? I can't remember his name. Oh my God.
YouTube chat's gonna help us out. You're talking about the big dude, right?
Yeah. What am I nuts? I can't. Chris Christie. Jesus. I did a song for Chris. I did a Bruce Springsteen thing for Chris Christie. You were born to run. I did something like that. That was a parody. Some of them are original. Some of them are a little more on the more parody songs. But yeah, I've done a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. And then I've written songs for other people and I was just doing everything with music, whatever I had to do. I did dance music. I went into a thing. I came up with another, like a persona of mine called Toote Bomb, which was it was more like that Gangnam Style kind of dance music.
Okay.
And I came up with a couple of tracks there that I did. So that's on the Tootsie Bomb. And then I did the country music, so I was all over the place. And then I was writing other songs, some house music for other people. But for the political stuff, I probably got maybe 60 songs, maybe something like that.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, something like that.
And you actually have pretty good lyrics. I mean, you're a pretty experienced lyricist. For you've been doing it for a while, so it shows.
Thank you. That's really what I pride myself on. Is I'm like a lyricist. That's really what I was. Then I just figured out how to sing because I really never was a singer. I was always a drummer. And
right.
I started figuring it out. I wanted to sing, and people told me, when I started singing, and because I was a writer, and I wanted to start singing my own music, and I'm playing stuff for people. They're like, dude, you're a really great drummer, but don't sing, And as soon as somebody tells me that not to do something, then I have to do it, of course. So now I'm like, that's it, So I worked hard at it. Came back, I played something. They're like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. Who'd you get to sing it?" And I was like, "Ha!" And then I started to feel into my own way where it's really comfortable for me. So now I'm kind of know what I can do, what I can't do, and I've been blessed to work with a lot of talented people. So I've had people with beautiful voices work with me where I don't do stuff, I'll have them come in and do it, and help out and bring the melodic sounds to a lot of the stuff that I've done. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a nice little ride.
All right, so I'm about to play Trumpet. If you don't mind. I haven't heard it. This is the first time I heard it, but definitely, if I knowing the lyricist that you are, I'm pretty sure we're going to be all right, right? Is there any profanity in this?
No, it's fun. It's fun.
Here we go. Check this out. Oh man, this is a lot of fun, bro. Having fun. We're having fun tonight, guys.
That idiot spent $5 billion on a website, and it still don't work. Hey, yo, Presidente, you're fired. You can't jump this. You can't jump this. You can't jump this. Can't jump this. He's a very wealthy man, the kind you want to meet your mama. Hey, ma, he'll never cater to political correctness. The Don don't take he's a patriot. I'll be the greatest Jones president God ever created. Can't jump this. Nobody does deals like me. Can't jump this. That's what I do. You can't jump this. Yeah, jump this. He says what it means now. He's no liberal free. It means what he says now. He's so tongue-in-cheek. He'll grab a peck by the neck and squeeze the oil out of them. But Don don't take shit from voters or lobbyists. Yeah, try to Mexicans are toying with us. Can't jump this. The Chinese are pulverizing us. Can't jump this. The whole world is laughing at us. Can't jump this. Yeah, jump this. He'll take the Chinese out to slaughter. Wouldn't that be neat? He'll restore some law and order. He'll stand without police. He'll build a great wall around our southern border. And Mexico pay for it because the Don don't take shit. Oh, nobody can build a wall like me. You can't jump this. I build things. You can't jump this. That's what I do. You can't jump this. Yeah, jump this. He loves those beauty pageants. Just like you and me. And hanging in casinos. Why can't that be me? Miss America could be our next vice president. Wouldn't that be the shit? Oh. And we'd appreciate it. Let's make America great again, huh, people? Who's with me? He's so tongue-in-cheek, tongue-in-cheek. He's tongue-in-cheek, yeah. Oh, I got more toys than Batman. Can't jump this. Women adore me. Can't jump this. Everybody loves me. Can't jump this. Yeah, jump this. Hey, Hillary, you're fired. This is Toote Sweet. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to vote November, and let's make America great again, one song at a time.
Oh man, that was funny. Hey, I didn't know you were going to do that whole Rick James thing, and you had some David Chappelle in there as well.
Yeah,
this is right down my alley, bro. That was great. Oh man. Hey, we're doing karaoke night on Sunday because it's Q's birthday. I don't know. We'll talk about Q later, but I'm telling you, because I thought you had MC Hammer and Rick James because that was originally a Rick James song, right?
Yes.
Super Freak.
Yes.
Yeah. So you based it off of Super Freak more than the Hammer Time.
Yeah, but yeah, right. You can't jump this. Is the Hammer Time is you can't touch this, and then Rick James is basically the groove.
All right, hey man,